Today's video I'm going to call Guitar Technique Ultimate Barring Challenge. So this is an idea I got from a George Van Epps book called Harmonic Mechanisms. So in the very beginning of the book he talks about being a guitar gymnast, I believe is the term he used. So he basically said is you should be able to bar any number of strings with any of your fingers. So I'll just kind of show you a couple routines that I've done over the years to kind of develop this. So I'm going to start off now just doing a very common exercise, 1, 2, 3, 4, going up on the 5th fret, but I'm going to do different amounts of barring strings. So here you have 2 strings, 2 strings. Now the 3rd and 2nd string. So you're mostly using the first tip segment, 3rd and 4th strings, 5th and 4th, and then 5th and 6th. Now you can also use 24 different permutations of 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 24 different possible combinations. So I think what I'll do on the next one, I'll do 3 strings and I'll do the permutation 2, 1, 3, 4. So 3 strings, next 3 strings, next 3 strings, and then the next 3 strings. So this is an interesting technical exercise, but it's also interesting if you can make it, turn it into like a tune or a song. So realize that these top strings are minor triads. These next 3 strings are major triads. This is and then these 3 strings here. This is sort of a sus4, a 7 sus4, and then this is a 7 sus4. So I'm just going to spontaneously just kind of play these different 3-string groupings with different permutations and just kind of see what happens. Let's maybe do 3, 4, 2, 1, and I'm just going to jump around the different strings. I'll just do a little bit more with this before I move on to the next concept. How about I just do it a little bit freer rhythmically? Sounds like something maybe like an jazz player might play, or maybe someone like King Crimson. Okay, so now let's go on to barring 4 strings. The permutation I'm going to use here, I'm just randomly selecting these permutations, but you can do different ones on your own. How about I'll do 4, 3, 2, 1. So 4, 3, 2, 1. So you have to kind of roll your finger as you're doing this. Middle 4 strings, 4, 1, and then the bottom 4 strings. Okay, I'll come back across. How about I'll do 3, 1, 2, 4 on 4 strings. Bottom 4, 3, 1, 4. Next 3 strings, 4 strings. 3, 1, 4, 2, and then the next 4. Yeah. So by this time, if you can do that much, that's pretty good. Realize that once again you have a harmonic implication. These are all minor 7th chords. These are kind of dominant 9 sus4 or 11 chords, and I guess you would call this like a minor 7 sus4 chord, or a minor 11. So you can do different kind of 2 5s, 2 5, 2 5. And of course you can move it around, because I've been mostly doing it on the 5th fret for demonstration purposes, but you can move it up here. 2 5, 2 5, 2 5, 2 5, 2 5, 2 5. Yeah, so I did call it the ultimate barring challenge. So let's move on to 5 strings. So I'm going to do the permutation. How about I'll do 2, 3, 1, 4. I'm not sure if I've done that one yet. So 2, 3, 1, 4. 5 strings. And same thing here. 2, 3, 1, 4. 1, 4. Okay, now I'll do the bottom 4 and then the top 4. How about I'll do 4, 2, 1, 3. So 4, 2, 3, 1. Sorry, it's 4, 2, 3, 4. And then the top five strings. 4, 2, 3, 1. Okay, and I will make a point right now. I am playing a Les Paul Historic, pretty light action with 9-gauge strings, so that does make this a little bit easier. And then last but not least, we'll be playing all 6 strings with bars. So how about I'll start off just with a simple one. 1, 2, 3, 4 right in a row. And then backwards, 4, 3, 2, 1. So what you'll find, Andre Segovia talks about a particular technique. When you're trying to do this, especially with this finger and this finger, you need to kind of come a little bit on the side. So rather than coming flat here, you kind of come a little bit sideways. You're kind of on what Segovia talks about, the bony ridge. And then the same thing here. So the pinky is a little bit tricky, but if you kind of, see how I'm kind of rolling my finger here? You kind of roll it sideways, and that way you can do these different bars. So if you've watched any of my videos, you'll see sometimes I'll do this chord. It's like an A major 9 chord. Right, great sounding chord, but if you can't bar with your pinky, you're not going to be able to play that chord. C, same thing here. So I'm barring 4 strings here on the 12th fret. Or if you want to do kind of something edgier, let's say you wanted to do like this note here. Right, so you're barring there. Let's say you want to do here and then bar 4 here. Or you wanted to bar 1, 3, 2. And then you have the Lenny Bro thing. Need to work on that a little bit more. Okay, so that's just a couple things that you can think about. So start off with 2 strings. And then do 3 strings, then do 4 strings, then do 5 strings, and then do 6 strings. Okay, there it is, Guitar Technique Ultimate Barring Challenge. Okay, go easy on your fingies there and try to get a guitar that's set up with low action and light gauge strings.